This next part is 4.3, practice packet pages 5 and 6. So we're going to go ahead and start with the first ones on 5. We're going to solve our inequalities and then circle up which solutions are actually going to work here. So my first step is to go ahead and subtract 1, divide through by 5. So x is less than or equal to 5. So that 4 would work here. This next one, I'm going to add 7 to both sides. I have 2x is greater than 12. Dividing through by 2, x is greater than 6. So 7 and 9 would work here. In number 3, I'm just going to go ahead and move this 12 over and flip my sign. I'm going to times by 2 on both sides so that I can eliminate the divide by 2. So I have x plus 3 is less than or equal to 24. We're going to subtract 3, and we get x is less than or equal to 21. So that would be 21, 16, and 9 would all work here. In the next one, I'm going to go ahead and subtract the 14. So I have 3x is less than or equal to a negative 9. Dividing through by 3, I get x is less than or equal to a negative 3. So less than or equal to negative 3 is negative 3, negative 4, and negative 6. In the next example, I'm going to subtract 5 on both sides. I get x divided by 2 is less than 1. Timesing by 2 on both sides, I get x is less than 2. So that would be negative 1 and negative 3. In number 6, I'm going to go ahead and subtract my 5. 4x is greater than or equal to 12. Dividing through by 4, I get x is greater than or equal to 3. So I would get 4 and 5 for my answers. Solving the following inequalities, we're going to add 7 to both sides. So we have 5x is less than or equal to 35. Divide through by 5 on both sides, x is less than or equal to 7. Add 19 to both sides. So we're going to get negative 12x is greater than 36. Divide through by negative 12. So I'm going to flip my inequality symbol, and x is less than negative 3. Subtracting 3 on both sides, I get x divided by 7 is less than or equal to 3. Times by 7 on both sides, x is less than or equal to 21. In number 10, put the stuff on the top in parentheses. I'm going to multiply by 9 on both sides, so I get x minus 3 is greater than or equal to 9. Add 3 to both sides, x is greater than or equal to 12. The next example, subtract away the 49. So I'm going to get 6x is less than negative 36. Dividing through by 6, x is less than negative 6. In number 12, subtract 6 on both sides. X divided by negative 8 is greater than 3. I'm going to times by negative 8, which is going to have me flip my sign. So I get x is less than negative 24. For number 13, Christina goes to the outlets with $50. She buys a hoodie for $20 and spends the rest of her money on t-shirts. Each t-shirt costs $6. 6 is going to get my x, and then she also spends the $20. So these are all things that she's buying, and she only has $50. So she is limited. Her total has to come in at less than or equal to 50 as a result. So I'm going to go ahead and subtract 20 on both sides. 6x is less than or equal to 30. Dividing through by 6, x is less than or equal to 5. So she can get 5 or less t-shirts. For number 14, Jason is saving to buy a new PS5 that costs $500. He currently has $175 saved. If he would like to buy the PS5 in 5 weeks, how much would he need to save every week to have enough money? So right now he's at $175, and he's going to save for 5 more weeks. And we want his total is going to have to be greater than or equal to $500. He can't buy the PS5 if he has less than $500. So we're going to subtract 175 on both sides. So we get 5x is greater than or equal to 325. Dividing through by 5, we're going to get x is greater than or equal to $65. So he needs to save $65 or more each week. And our last problem here, you have $2,000 saved for vacation. Your airplane ticket costs $637. You have calculated daily expenses for food and hotel to average about $340 per day. Write and solve an inequality to determine the length of your vacation. So we're bound by this $2,000 because we can't go over it, but we can be under it or equal to it. Flights is going to be $637. and we're allowed to travel at $340 per day. So that's going to get our x. So we're going to go ahead and subtract the 637. So we're going to have 340x is less than or equal to 2,000 minus 637 will give you 1,363. We're going to go ahead and divide by 340. And when I divide by 340, I actually get on my calculator 4.0088. So x is less than or equal to 4.0, let's just say 1. So our amount of time that we can be on vacation is going to be 4 days or less within our budget that we have there. So we were able to go away for 4 days or less. And that's it then for this lesson and your practice packet.